Hello, my name is Stephen Marck. It is Sunday, February 17th, 2013. This is my assessment for the book that we were supposed to read for EDU 104 Spring Semester 2013. I apologize in advance for the antiquated equipment, but this was all I had. The book I read was A Boy I Once Knew, What a Teacher Learned from Her Student by Elizabeth Stone. In the book, we find out that a student of Elizabeth Stone's, Vincent, has recently passed away. In his will, he has left her his diaries of almost 25 years. The only contact that Elizabeth has had with Vincent over these 25 years has been a Christmas card almost every single year. Apart from that, there's been very little to no contact, so she is curious as to why he would send her his diaries at all. As she begins to read the diaries, though, she learns of what Vincent's life was like outside of school and outside of the classroom she once knew him in. She learns of his tears, she learns of his dreams, of his hopes, of his plans, of his sorrows, and of his failures. And as time passes and she continuously reads his diaries, a mix of emotions comes across her, from anger to fear to hope, desire, and sadness. She becomes frustrated with Vincent, but yet can do nothing about it due to the fact that he has passed away. And at the end of finishing reading the diary, she realizes that she has learned so much from Vincent by actually reading his diaries. In essence, as well, she also learns that she was actually a huge impact on Vincent's life. This she never knew in 25 years, not through the exchange of the Christmas cards. Not once did she know that she actually made an imprint on Vincent. The main thing that I took away from this was the fact that both Vincent and Elizabeth neither knew how much of an impact the other was on their lives. Elizabeth wished to tell Vincent how much she learned from him, but couldn't because he was dead. And Elizabeth truly never knew the impact she felt in Vincent's life until she got her diaries. I believe that's important because as teachers, we may never see the success of our work. It's almost like a thankless job, and students, if ever, will never thank us for the jobs that we do. But the impact is felt, and success can be seen. It's just not through our eyes. And we never hear about it, but it is done. I think that's important to take away because every teacher sometimes wonders if they're making a difference, if they're getting through, if they're actually a success, if they're a good teacher, if something sticks. And there's never any physical evidence to answer that question that, yes, you are making a difference. But yet we can see through this book that Elizabeth and Vincent were both very important figures in each other's lives, even though they never met. And so every time a teacher thinks about quitting or thinks about giving up, I just think that it's important to remember either this book or the fact that, yes, even though you cannot see it, you are making an impact in a student's life. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Stephen Marck.